Did you know Banff Alberta isn't just about the jaw-dropping mountain scenery? Whether you're planning a visit or dreaming about living here, stick around because today we're diving into the top 10 things you must do in the town of Banff. Plus a bonus spot that's one of my personal favorites. Stick around to the end because you're definitely not going to want to miss it. Now let's get started right now. If this is your first time in this channel and you love exploring mountain towns and learning about the best places to live and invest, from Canmore and Banff to Concord and Calgary, then be sure to subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications for more amazing content. My name is Peter Mejia and I'm your go-to realtor for Alberta mountain living. And we get calls every day from people just like you, so whether you're moving in a couple of days, weeks, or months, feel free to reach out. All of our contact information is in the description. You can reach out via text, call, email, or our favorite, schedule a Zoom. And we would be happy to help you make a smooth move to Alberta's Rocky Mountains. Now let's get started with number 10, the Banff Sign. Now I know what you're thinking, why is the sign on the list? But trust me, this is not just any sign. It's become an iconic spot and there's a reason why every visitor stops to snap a photo here. Let's get into it. The Banff Sign, it's like your official welcome mat to the Rockies. It's not just about the sign itself, it's about what it represents. First off, it's important to know that Banff refers to both the town of Banff and the Banff National Park. The Banff National Park was Canada's first national park, established way back in 1885. It covers 6,641 square kilometers or 2,564 square miles, if you speak miles, with 96% of it being wilderness. This sign marks your entry into the town of Banff, and it's a great spot to grab a quick photo. Fun fact, the Banff National Park is not only the oldest national park in Canada, but it's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So your photo here is more than just Instagram worthy. It's historic. At number 9, and here we are in the Cascade of Time Garden. It's a gem in Banff, offering a peaceful retreat right in the heart of town. You literally just follow the walking path all the way to the end to the Cascade of Time Gardens. Now here, it was designed in the 1930s, and the garden showcases the natural beauty of the native plants. You'll find winding pathways, stone bridges, and waterfalls. So it's a perfect spot for a relaxing stroll. If you're into history, you'll appreciate the blend of natural beauty and human creativity reflected in the garden's design. Let's check it out. All right, for number 8, we have the Bow River Walk. One of the things I do pretty much every single time I come to Banff is take the Bow River Walk. It's perfect for a relaxing stroll or a bike ride to enjoy the breathtaking views of the river against the backdrop of the mountains. The Bow River holds a significant place in Banff's history and it's fed by the Bow Glacier. It flows through Calgary before meeting the South Saskatchewan River. This walk offers a great opportunity to connect with Banff's natural and cultural heritage. All right, and now for number 7, we have the Banff Canoe Club. If you want to get on the water, head to the Banff Canoe Club and rent a canoe to paddle along the Bow River. Canoeing in Banff has a long history dating back over a century and provides a serene way to enjoy the scenery. Keep an eye out for wildlife such as beavers, elk, and the occasional bear as you paddle along. Definitely a must while you're in the town of Banff. All right, for number 6, we have Banff Ave. Banff Ave is the heart and soul of this town. Take a stroll down this street and you'll come across all sorts of cool stuff, from cute little shops to chill cafes. It's the perfect place to soak up in the awesome vibe of the town. Banff Ave has been the main street here since the 1800s, and it evolved from a small town to a super popular destination. Today, it's got a mix of old-time charm and modern convenience, with lots of spots to grab a coffee or snag a souvenir. And if you're around in the winter, this street also hosts the Santa Claus Parade. When you're exploring downtown Banff, be sure to stop at the Banff Visitor Center. They just gave me a visitor guide. They're filled with a wealth of information, so definitely make sure you check them out. It's at the start of the street right over here, and it continues all the way to the end. Now, the cool thing is that, of course, it's a pedestrian street. So let's walk it and check it out. All right, so I've divided number 5 into 2. It is Bow Falls Trail as 5A and 5B Bow Falls. Now, Bow Falls Trail is so beautiful that it was only fair to include it as part of number 5 and not just Bow Falls, because it is a beautiful walk that you pretty much get along to see the river get quicker as you go past until you reach Bow Falls. So make sure that if you want to go to Bow Falls, one way to do it is to take the Bow Falls Trail, and you will definitely not regret it. All right, for the second part of number 5, we have Bow Falls. Now, Bow Falls may not be the tallest waterfall around, but it sure is stunning. And it's been in a bunch of movies, including the 1953 classic with Marilyn Monroe, River of No Return. There is the trail by the falls that has some amazing views that I was telling you about, and it's an easy walk that anyone can do. The falls are a part of the Bow River, and way back when, they were a tough challenge for the fur traders and explorers trying to navigate the river. Imagine yourself trying to stand up paddle or canoe down that one. It's pretty challenging. It's where nature and history collide, and that's pretty awesome. All right, right below me at number 4, we have the Cave and Basin National Historic Site. This place is literally where it all began. This is the birthplace of Canada's national parks. Back in 1883, 3 railway workers found the hot springs, and their discovery led to the creation of Banff National Park. Nowadays, you can visit the original cave and learn about the park's history, and even see the rare Banff Spring snail. It's a must for anyone into the park's history and conservation efforts. Now that's not all. There's even a boardwalk that takes you to overlook a beautiful marsh. So let's check that out. All right, and here we are in the thermal marsh of the Cave and Basin. As you can tell, it is absolutely beautiful. Because the water that flows down from the thermal springs is so hot that even in the dead of winter, you will still see a nice green area over here. So definitely worth checking out, summer or winter time. All right, now we are in the top 3 things to do in the town of Banff, and number 3 is the Banff Upper Hot Springs. After a day of exploring, these natural hot springs are the perfect way to relax. They've been drawing visitors for over 100 years, offering a chance to soak in the mineral-rich waters while taking in fantastic mountain views. They used to be a hotspot for luxury travelers, but now they're open to everyone. And trust me, there's nothing like kicking back in these warm waters with the fresh mountain air all around you. All right, making number 2 in our list are the lakes of Lake Minnewanka, Two Jack Lake, and Johnson Lake. Yes, these lakes are just outside the town of Banff, but you can still take the local roam bus to these spots, so that makes them qualify in my mind. These lakes offer breathtaking scenery. Lake Minnewanka behind me is actually the longest lake in the Canadian Rockies, spanning over 21 kilometers. It's a great spot for boating, fishing, and hiking.
Interestingly,
the lake was once home to a resort village called Minnewanka Landing, which was submerged when the lake was dammed in the 1940s. Nowadays, you can even scuba dive to see the old village foundations. Nearby, Two Jack Lake provides a more peaceful experience with stunning views of Mount Rundle. And what is probably my favorite, Johnson Lake, it's perfect place for a picnic or to simply relax by the shore. And the #1 attraction in Banff is none other than the Banff Gondola. It doesn't matter if it's the summer or the winter, the views here will just simply take your breath away. The gondola takes you up Sulphur Mountain, where you can enjoy panoramic views of the Bow Valley and beyond. This gondola, which was first built in 1959, has become one of the most popular attractions in Banff. And right here at the top, there is this boardwalk leading to the Cosmic Rays Station that we're going to be checking out shortly, a National Historic Site where scientists once studied cosmic rays. So, while taking in the views, you're also stepping into some scientific history. Alright, so the price of the gondola isn't cheap. So if you want a free alternative, earning a bonus spot on our top 10 list is the Mount Norquay Viewpoint. You can drive up to this viewpoint for one of the best views in Banff, and you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the town and surrounding mountains. This is a perfect spot for photos, and chances are you might even spot some wildlife like the bighorn sheep that frequent this area. If you drove past the viewpoint, you will reach Mount Norquay Ski Resort, which is one of the oldest ski resorts in North America, dating way back to 1926. Believe it or not, it's still a popular spot for locals to ski and to go tubing. So there you have it, the top 10 things to do in Banff, plus a little bonus for sticking around till the end. Whether you're visiting or thinking about making this your home, Banff has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more amazing content about Alberta's Rocky Mountain towns. And if you're ready to make the move to Banff, make sure to check out the Town of Banff Neighborhood Tour video, where I take you to the most popular neighborhoods in Banff and go in depth about the right to reside law and other important information you must know before buying property here. This right to reside law only applies to Banff and does not apply to Canmore or the hamlets that surround the Bow Valley. We have videos on those towns and communities in our channel that you can check out. As always, I'm here to answer any questions you may have, and I'd love to help you find your perfect home in this amazing part of the world. Be sure to reach out. All of our contact information is in the description, and let's schedule a Zoom call. Comment below with any questions or topics you'd like to see me cover in future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep living that mountain life.